Have you ever found yourself drawn to a man who seems distant, even aloof? His air of mystery is alluring. You're intrigued. You want to know more. But this allure can be deceiving. We mistake aloofness for confidence, silence for depth. More often than not, aloofness is a mask. And when we fall for this facade, we set ourselves up for disappointment. Let's be honest, we've all been there. Picture this. You meet a man, he's charming, charismatic, and everything you've ever wanted. But just when you think things are progressing, he pulls back. He's hot and cold, sending mixed signals that leave you confused and craving more. This emotional roller coaster is intoxicating. And that's exactly what he wants. Why do we chase what eludes us? It's wired into our DNA. In the animal kingdom, the thrill of the hunt drives the predator. And in the human realm, this instinct translates to our romantic pursuits. We're naturally drawn to what seems unattainable. But here's the danger. When a man senses this primal urge in a woman, he can easily exploit it. He can use his aloofness as a tool to keep her hooked. This isn't about blaming women. It's about understanding the powerful forces at play. Deep down, many women harbor a fear of loss when it comes to relationships. It's the fear of being abandoned, rejected, or replaced. When a man we're attracted to starts pulling away, this fear of loss kicks into overdrive. We panic. We question our worth. We do whatever it takes to regain his attention, even if it means sacrificing our own needs and boundaries. We mistake breadcrumbs for full meals, fleeting moments of attention for genuine affection, and all the while he's watching, amused by the power he has over our emotions. Not all men who exhibit aloofness are master manipulators. Some are genuinely shy, introverted, or simply unsure of what they want. But there's a certain breed of man who uses this tactic deliberately. These men are experts at playing the emotional game. They know how to dispense just enough attention to keep you interested, while withholding enough to keep you wanting more. They're masters of the mixed signal, a lingering touch 1 minute, cold indifference the next. And when you finally reach your breaking point, ready to walk away, they reappear, full of charm and apologies. This is emotional manipulation at its finest. The danger of male aloofness lies not just in the tactic itself, but in our own emotional responses to it. We, as women, are often conditioned to equate emotional highs with genuine interest. The thrill of the chase, the uncertainty, the moments of intense connection followed by periods of withdrawal, all of these can create a potent cocktail of emotions that feels a lot like love. But this high is a dangerous illusion. It's fueled by confusion, insecurity, and a desperate need for validation. We cling to the moments of connection, ignoring the red flags waving right in front of our eyes. Confusing emotional highs with genuine interest is a recipe for disaster in love. We become so caught up in the game, so focused on deciphering his behavior, that we lose sight of our own needs and desires. We start making excuses for his bad behavior, rationalizing his aloofness as a sign of his busy schedule or his introverted nature. And the more we invest in this one-sided pursuit, the more we chip away at our self-esteem. We start questioning our worth, wondering what's wrong with us that he can't seem to commit. This pattern can become tragically cyclical. So how can we break free from this destructive cycle? It starts with awareness. We need to stop making excuses for bad behavior and start paying attention to the red flags. Is he inconsistent with his communication, blowing hot and cold? Does he disappear for days or weeks at a time, only to reappear with vague apologies and promises he fails to keep? These are the telltale signs of a wolf in sheep's clothing. Recognizing the wolf in sheep's clothing is the first step. The next, and perhaps most crucial step, is setting boundaries. We're so afraid of losing the man we're attracted to, so terrified of being alone, that we compromise our own needs and desires in a desperate attempt to keep him around. But here's the truth. Setting boundaries is not about pushing him away. It's about protecting yourself. It's about recognizing your own worth and refusing to settle for anything less than the love and respect you deserve. Start by identifying your non-negotiables. Walking away from a man who isn't giving you what you need can be incredibly difficult. It takes courage, self-awareness, and a healthy dose of self-love. Walking away is not about playing games or trying to manipulate him into wanting you more. It's about recognizing that you deserve more than breadcrumbs of affection. It's about choosing yourself, your own happiness, your own peace of mind. And here's the secret. When you walk away from what isn't serving you, you create space for something better to enter your life. From confusion to clarity, reclaiming your power. The journey from confusion to clarity can be a tumultuous one. It requires us to confront our own insecurities, our fear of being alone, and our deep-seated desire to be loved. But it's a journey worth taking. When we stop chasing after men who are emotionally unavailable, we reclaim our power. We break free from the cycle of dependence and reclaim our independence. We stop seeking validation from external sources and start finding it within ourselves. Embracing resilience, turning heartbreak into growth. Heartbreak is, unfortunately, an inevitable part of the dating journey. It can feel like the end of the world, leaving you questioning your worth and doubting your future happiness. But here's a truth that may be hard to swallow. Heartbreak is also a powerful catalyst for growth. When you experience emotional pain, it forces you to look inward, to examine your choices, and to understand your patterns. This reflection is the seed of resilience. Think of heartbreak as a form of emotional pruning. Just as gardeners prune plants to encourage healthy growth, life's setbacks cut away the parts of us that no longer serve our higher purpose. Each emotional scar becomes a lesson, making us wiser and more discerning. Embracing resilience means viewing each heartbreak not as a defeat, but as a step closer to self-understanding and ultimately, to the right partner. It's normal to feel a range of emotions, sadness, anger, disappointment, but it's crucial to channel these feelings constructively. Cultivating a positive attitude, the power of optimism. Maintaining a positive attitude in the face of dating challenges is vital. It's easy to become jaded after a series of disappointments or heartbreaks, but negativity can cloud your judgment and repel potential partners. A positive mindset, on the other hand, is magnetic. It attracts good energy and like-minded individuals who are drawn to your light. Optimism doesn't mean ignoring red flags or settling for less than you deserve. It's about believing that despite the setbacks, the right person is out there for you. It's about focusing on the good, learning from the bad, and keeping your heart open. This positive outlook can transform your dating experience, making it more enjoyable and less stressful. One effective way to cultivate positivity is through daily affirmations. Remind yourself of your worth and the love you deserve. The language of respect, speaking to his heart. Men may not always admit it, but they crave respect just as much as women crave love. It's woven into the fabric of their masculine identity, a fundamental need that, when met, unlocks their capacity for deep love and devotion. The language of respect, however, is often subtle, unspoken, communicated through tone, gesture, and most importantly, through the words we choose. Think of it this way. Every interaction with a man is an opportunity to speak to his heart, not just his mind. Respect builds bridges, creating a safe space for vulnerability, intimacy, and lasting connection. This doesn't mean suppressing your own needs or opinions. Navigating disagreements, grace under pressure. Disagreements are inevitable in any relationship. They are a natural part of human interaction, especially when two people are deeply connected. It's how we navigate these choppy waters that determines the strength and longevity of the bond we're building. The way we handle conflict can either bring us closer or drive us apart. Do we allow anger and resentment to fester, poisoning the well of love? Or do we take a step back and approach the situation with a clear mind? Or do we approach conflict with grace and understanding, seeking resolution rather than retribution? The choice is always ours to make. The key lies in shifting our perspective. By changing how we view disagreements, we can transform them into opportunities for growth. Instead of viewing disagreements as battles to be won or lost, see them as opportunities for growth, for deepening understanding, and for strengthening the fabric of your connection. This shift in mindset can make all the difference. This requires a willingness to listen with an open heart, to empathize with his perspective, even if you don't agree with it. True listening is an act of love and respect. When tempers flare and it's tempting to lash out with hurtful words, pause. Take a deep breath. This moment of pause can prevent a lot of unnecessary pain. Remember that even in the heat of the moment, respect should be the guiding principle. Respect is the foundation of any strong relationship. Choose your words carefully, avoiding personal attacks or insults that can leave lasting scars. Words have power, and they can either heal or hurt. Instead of focusing on blame, focus on finding solutions. Ask clarifying questions. This approach fosters collaboration rather than division. Seek to understand his perspective, even if it differs from your own. Understanding is the first step towards resolution, and most importantly, be willing to compromise. Compromise is not about losing. It's about finding a middle ground where both can stand together. Remember, a relationship is not about keeping score. It's about finding a path forward together, hand in hand. It's about building a future where both can thrive. The power of discernment. We've journeyed together through the intricate labyrinth of male aloofness, uncovering its allure, its potential dangers, and the strategies men employ to keep women entangled in its web. This journey has been one of discovery, of peeling back layers to reveal the truth beneath the surface. But more importantly, we've explored the power that resides within you, the power of discernment, of self-respect, and of embracing your worth as a woman, deserving of genuine love and commitment. This inner strength is your guiding light, illuminating the path to a healthier, more fulfilling relationship. Remember, emotional confusion is not a sign of love, it's a warning sign. It's a signal that something is amiss, that your heart and mind are not in harmony. It's your intuition screaming at you to pay attention, to question the motives of the man who claims to care for you, while simultaneously pushing you away with his actions. Trust this inner voice, it is your most loyal ally. Don't silence that voice. It speaks the truth even when it's hard to hear. Don't allow yourself to be swayed by charm, by fleeting moments of attention, or by the empty promises of a man who isn't ready to meet you where you are. These are distractions that lead you away from your true path. You are not a game to be played, a prize to be won, or a puzzle to be solved. You are a person with feelings, dreams, and aspirations. You are a woman of substance, of depth, of unwavering strength and resilience. Your value is inherent, not determined by anyone else's perception. You deserve a love that nourishes your soul, not one that leaves you feeling depleted and questioning your worth. Seek a partnership that uplifts you, that celebrates your essence, and that stands the test of time. Embracing your feminine strength. Embrace your feminine strength not by trying to beat men at their own game, but by rising above it. Set boundaries, honor your values, and stay true to who you are. Communicate your needs with grace and respect, and don't be afraid to voice your opinions. Never, ever apologize for knowing what you deserve. Stand firm in your beliefs and let your inner light shine. Walk away from situations that dim your light, that make you feel small or insignificant. Avoid environments that chip away at your self-esteem, that make you question your worth. Leave behind those that leave you feeling more alone than when you were single. Seek out connections that uplift and empower you. The world is filled with men who are ready to meet a woman who knows her worth, who values herself and her journey, a woman who is confident in her own skin, who radiates self-assurance and grace, a woman who inspires them to rise to the occasion and become the best versions of themselves. Your strength can be a beacon for others. Don't settle for anything less than what you truly deserve. Your happiness and fulfillment are paramount. Remember, your journey towards love is not a race. It's a dance. It's about finding rhythm and harmony in your own time. It's about learning to move with grace and confidence, knowing that every step, even the missteps, are part of your unique story. Each experience brings you closer to the partner who is worthy of your heart. So trust the journey, embrace your power, and never stop believing in the transformative power of love. Your strength and confidence will guide you to the love you deserve.